After the Thing finds the Venom symbiote trapped in a jar and starts feeling a bit sorry for it, knowing what it's like to be seen as a monster, Ben stares at the jar, and after realizing they could help each other, Venom senses that the Thing is the perfect host and convinces Ben to open the jar, immediately bonding with him and fully transforming him right as Mr. Fantastic walks into the room. The Thing now says the symbiote called to him, but Reed warns Ben that he's been infected and that the symbiote would quickly ruin him mentally. However, that's when the symbiote suddenly manages to transform Ben back into his human form. And although Ben is overjoyed to be who he was before, the Thing then starts enjoying his new look, flirting a bit on the streets. But when he senses something wrong nearby, he quickly transforms for battle and realizes it was actually the lizard in the next street, now attacking him to stop whatever he was planning on doing. But after the lizard compares himself to the Thing, saying their two good people seem as monsters just trying to do the right thing, Thing lets him go, replying that they're not alike. And Connors explains that the symbiote Ben is using could help thousands of other people with the right scientist in charge. And after Ben agrees to help Lizard, they go to Connors' lab in the sewers, and Lizard puts Ben in a tube, promising his experiment would work. But as soon as the machine turns on, Ben starts screaming in pain, begging him to turn it off, and quickly sees the symbiote being removed from his body. But when the Thing finally realizes that Lizard was lying the whole time just to take the symbiote for himself, he starts punching the tube to break out, but quickly stops when he sees it was turning him into his rock form again permanently. Sometime later, at the Baxter building, Lizard fused with Venom suddenly invades Reed's lab and begins attacking Mr. Fantastic and Invisible Woman. But while Connors slams Reed into the ground, showing his new strength, Ben knows Lizard is attacking his family and resumes smashing the tube until he finally breaks free, also returning to his rocky form. But after Mr. Fantastic gets on the verge of death, Invisible Woman tries a desperate attack to save High, and Lizard instantly kills her by stabbing Sue through her stomach. And as Connors lifts Reed into the air, and Reed tries to wrap his arms around Connors' neck, Lizard just bites and rips his hand off at the very moment the Thing arrives there for the rescue. But as soon as Connors says Ben was too late, he stretches Reed's neck and bites it as well, killing him once and for all. Ben then runs to his dead friend in desperation, and after he breaks into tears, saying he should have listened to what Reed told him, Ben quickly charges at the Lizard completely unhinged, and they both fall out of the building through the window. But while Ben punches Connors mid-fall, the symbiote starts becoming more interested in the Thing again as the better host, and once they finally hit the ground really hard, Ben stands back up now, fully bonded with Venom again, instantly lifting the Lizard in front of him and crushing his head with his hand to avenge what he did with his family, thus fully embracing the role of a true monster.